Alright everyone, back again with another video, just with a slight different take, because I want your thoughts and opinions in the comments on this one. And this may be easier or harder depending on how long you've been a Liverpool fan. So the question I want to put to you is, from going back to as far as you can remember to the current team under Arne Slot, let's not focus on what was won. Let's look at what team would you think was the best to watch, because style of play doesn't always equate to trophies. Look at the Newcastle Entertainers that didn't win a trophy. They may have been the best side to watch in the league that year, but they didn't win anything. So what Liverpool side did you think was the most exciting to watch? Would you go back to that we lost the FA Cup to Wimbledon, 87-88? Would you say some of the football under Roy Evans was the best you've seen? Brendan Rodgers in 2014-2015 when we nearly won the league? Would you go back even further to before Kenny took over? So we'd be looking at the year of the Roma Cup final, European Cup final, not Champions League, because it was the European Cup then. Or would you go to some of Jurgen's teams, such as 18-19, 19-20? Or would you put Arne Slot's current side? What side was the one that impressed you the most? Which one was the joy to watch? For me, it's really hard to pick, because I was a huge fan of the gegenpress, the rock and roll football that Jurgen had at Dortmund and brought to Anfield. I love attacking football. We had a great side in the late 80s, say 86, 87, 88. We played some great football, especially when we brought Barnes and Beardsley in. Absolutely amazing. Roy Evans' team could produce some amazing performances, but we didn't always get the results and the success to match those performances. But that was also the start of the period where Man United were dominating the domestic game. And we have Slots, killed them with passes, a more methodical, controlled approach. I do like the way we can step up when needed and can just pass the ball more. Do I like the maybe be 2-0 and sitting back and soaking up for counter-attacks, pretty much like we did against City towards the end of the game at the Etihad? That's probably not the style of football I've grown to love over the years. I've grown up with Johan Cruyff's Barca and things like that. So I like the real attacking football. Not a fan of Ange Ball. That's just too crazy for me. If I was a Spurs fan, I'd be... I don't know how I'd feel. Thankfully, I'm not a Spurs fan. But yeah, which era of our history did you think we played the best football to watch. Which team really did you enjoy watching, regardless of the result at the end of the day, like trophy wise? As I said, it is still really hard. Maybe the late 80s, and if we'd had European football at that point in time, how would we have done? Because look at Milan. They had that was the Van Basten era of Milan when they were really, really, really good. So, and would we have won against that Milan team? It'd be a tough game, wouldn't it? And I'm not even going to try and predict that. But possibly late 80s for me. And coming second, I would probably pick the 2018-2020 period for Klopp. I think that's when he was at his peak for the club, and we were literally untouchable for 2 years. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much.